Howcola, brothers and sisters. Welcome to AquaBrain TV. On this show, we chat boat life with Jamie Donoghue, coming to us somewhere on or around the high seas. Not sure if Jamie wants to be found. Jamie Donoghue. Jamie, how you been, man? Is this the fourth time you've been on the show?
I think so, man. Yeah. It's been real good, man. I think I've gotten my boat since the last time I talked to you, and I've been full time on the water, and it's been good for my soul.
It's awesome. That's good to hear, man.
Man.
Love that journey. So I do want to talk mostly about the boat life and all that. But I have to ask you because I know you served in the military, and I don't want to dig too much into what you did or where you went or any of that. But I am curious of your thoughts on the whole Afghanistan thing, because
that couldn't have gone any worse than it went. That could not have gone any damn worse than it went. I mean, we're not supposed to turn over a functional stapler to the enemy. And as a combat engineer and a mechanic, I'm trained to destroy our own stuff. That's the whole thing that they trained us to do. If we have to, we don't leave them anything.
Right.
And I mean, that's been policy since Tripoli, man, since the Barbary Coast Wars. One of the best things we ever did was when Admiral Bainbridge came in and scuttled the Philadelphia, man. They came into Tripoli Harbor, and because the Barbary Coast, they call them pirates, man, but they were doing their own thing in their own country. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the Barbary Coast pirates had captured our USS Constitution, or excuse me, the Philadelphia. And that was like our best ship at the time. And Bainbridge comes in and says, "No, dude, I don't care if we have it or not, but they don't have it." Right. And we came in, and that was that's part of the Marine Corps hymn right there, is when we came in and fought and burned our own damn ship to the ground. Because that's basic rules right there. So we don't turn over all our equipment to everybody. We don't leave our allies high and dry. That's something that's just disgusting, man. Nice thing about the boat is I try to leave land politics behind, but
well, we can get off that. I was just curious what your thoughts were on that.
That topic makes me just about angry enough to fight, and I ain't the only one. That's a very sore subject for just about every single one of us. Man, it's kind of funny. Been in a lot more contact with the guys I served with since that stuff has happened. It's funny how many guys call me up and we just talk, you know. But
brotherhood.
Yeah, it is a brotherhood, but it's like, man, now it's time that the brothers are reaching out, and they need to. And for any veteran out there that is a little frustrated right now, reach out to your brothers, reach out to your sisters. You're not alone, man. We're all feeling the same damn way, man. I was not in Afghanistan, but I feel the frustration and the anger, and I lost friends in Afghanistan, whether I was there or not. You know what I mean? My friends.
Yeah. And that's, and I think that's one of the biggest shames of the whole thing. It's like, man, there were lives lost. You know, maybe the numbers weren't huge, but there were definitely lives lost.
Dude, the biggest shame is the equipment we gave them, because we went against them as equipped as they were, and it obviously wasn't an easy freaking situation.
Yeah.
All right. Now they're one of the best equipped militaries in the region, and they can use all our weapons, they can use all our equipment to enforce whatever kind of whatever they want, whatever kind of regime they want over there, man.
And we really can't do anything about it. I mean, as it was, we didn't.
I'm just saying, the next person that goes in, it's going to be a whole hell of a lot worse, man. Like, the next time it's going to be a whole hell of a lot tougher. I mean, we were fighting them with stuff they took from the Russians, you know?
Well, right. What do you think of that being, the place where empires go to die?
I couldn't argue with that, man.
I mean, that's kind of a sad thought. But hey, let's get on to happier things, man. I didn't want to come on and be a bummer.
No worries. Well, let's mix it in a little bit. There's some politics we should probably talk about, man. Like,
So boat living, dude. You got some new skills you're developing, or what?
quite a few, man. Like every day is a learning experience, man. Just about to learn some sailing skills or some sewing skills.
Oh, sewing, cool.
Got to repair my Genoa, which is why I'm kind of floating around at the dock right now. But I was gonna like, we got some waves coming through right now.
It's all good. It's all part of it, dude. Like, hey, this is no set.
Yeah.
Jamie's actually legitimately on a boat.
Well, I'm actually on a dock right now. But,
We're
near the boat.
close.
But anyways, it's kind of like anything, man. You can pay somebody a bunch to do it, or you can learn how to do it yourself. But if you pay somebody to do it, you're gonna have to pay somebody to do it next time. You know what I mean? It might even be a better job if you get it professionally done, but then you're stuck having to pay next time or learn next time. So it's kind of like everything. Dude, there's never a lack of something to do on a boat or something to fix, man. Like the list I had when I got my boat, I haven't gotten to it yet, man. Like, I change immediately. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there's things I need to do, things I want to do, and things I should do.
Yeah.
Like, I guess should do comes ahead of want, but
so she's seaworthy. I mean, she's been.
Oh hell yeah, she sails great. Or I got a Yanmar diesel that runs like a kitten, man. And yeah, man, she's I love her to death, man. Like it's one of those things that my only regret about this choice is I didn't do it sooner.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask.
In 2020, I would have done it earlier, man.
Oh man. Well, you're there, and you just look like you're on the, you're in good mental spirits, and that's
it's been good for my head, man. It's been really good for my head. Like somewhere in my head, I think I planned on retiring at 60 and doing this, and I'm so thankful that I'm doing it now because dude, it's a workout, especially the learning curve. By the time I'm 60, I'll have it all done, so I'm barely flexing my pinky finger, but like when
but now you're working.
If you're gonna be dumb, you got to be tough, man. I've had a few days where I swear to God, I've got like the best workout of my life, where I'm just beat from toe to fingertip, man. Like,
dude, I bet that was a good night's sleep after that, huh?
Always a good night, dude. That I don't feel like I ever like slept. I feel like the best sleep I ever had growing up was on the boat, and man, like I've always had like a weird sleeping schedule, but like, man, I'm a championship sleeper on the boat, man. There's something about the rocking. I don't think I could ever live on the land again, man. I can spend like 3 days on the land. I'm like a crackhead. Like, dude, I need to get back to the boat so I can get some real sleep, man. Like,
get some rocking.
I need to be back floating, man.
So, any goals? Like, what are your goals? Or are you just kind of flying by the seat of your pants, or?
So, be honest with you, I wanted to be like on my way down to Mexico by now. But it was the smart decision. Equipment, experience, and politics on all three of those factors to pump the brakes a year, man. So I'll probably looking to start heading down in July of next year.
Now, is that that's for surf, right?
Huh?
Are you chasing waves, or what's your?
Well, I'm chasing waves and women and experiences, culture. Like I got
food.
I got my boat food. Yeah. Like I got my boat to sail around the world, man. It doesn't mean I have to like circumnavigate. It means I have to sail around the world and just see different things all the time. And
that's awesome,
life, man. It's Got some more waves coming through. For all you motorboaters out there, all right, slow the fuck down, please. Like there's no reason to be shaking people and knocking shit off.
The more
My
you know.
boat don't go fast enough to cause a wake, man. So.
So Mexico's go sailing around the world
next year, and then like I want to go. My plan right now is to go down, go through the Panama, and then come up, through the Caribbean, and then jump across. But man, plans change. Like that's the nice thing. Like I don't want to plan my plans too far ahead. Like I have a general idea, and
yeah.
Hopefully, it'll take me like maybe 5 or 6 years to get to Australia, and they'll have their heads pulled out of their ass by then. Because I really loved Australia the last time I was there, but I sure as hell don't want to go there now, man.
Oh no, what's up with that, man?
You're making us look like freaking wolves over here, man. Like, holy shit! I know they got a lot of sheep in Australia, but like, damn.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, and I love it too because they have like. So I get certain feeds on my YouTube, and I get this for whatever reason, I get these Australian news report videos, and I watch them, and they're just like super critical of our, and I'm not like, I'm not going to defend
and they're like calling us like not strict enough, man. They're like,
yeah,
they're like, oh, these loose Americans just running around willy-nilly.
Oh. Anyway, yeah. Well, hopefully by the time you get over there, Australia, New Zealand area.
Yeah, hopefully, but I might never make it there, bro. All I got to do is keep going and have fun every day, man. Like, I will be honest, like sailing solo, especially learning and stuff. Dude, I've been a backcountry skier and freaking surfed some pretty decent waves. I don't want to call myself a big wave surfer, but I've surf some well overhead waves. Dude, sailing solo is like by far the most dangerous thing I've ever done. You know what I mean? Like it's like if I get off my boat, nobody's coming around to pick me back up, man. Like my boat's gonna get going.
Yeah, that's right.
I harness, and like it's kind of funny. Spent the money on the equipment because it was either like I'm either gonna spend the money on good equipment and wear it out of spite for how much money it damn cost, or I'm just gonna get the equipment I need to be legal and not use it at all. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So,
or wear it because if you don't and something happens, then it's like then you're in the water wishing you had worn it, right?
That's the thing, man. Like people make fun of me because I got my inflatable, and it's got a clip so I can clip in, and then I've got my flare gun and my horn and my radio and everything. Like everybody's like, you don't have to have all that stuff on you. I'm like, yeah, but truth is, the time I'm really gonna want it is if I'm overboard, man.
Right,
like,
exactly, and that could happen.
Other thing is like the Coast Guard comes up and it's like a busy weekend or something. They're just out like catching people for equipment you don't have. They come up to me and they're like, oh, well, I can see you got everything on you that we were about to board your boat. See that you got, so it saves them time, saves me time and hassle. But
so is there
like, I go out all expect a gadget, man. Like,
yeah, no, I mean, that's good. So is there a place on that, on your thing? What do you call it? I guess it's just a PFD, vest, right?
PFD flotation device. Yeah.
Okay. Is there a place on that for a water bottle or anything, or can you like clip one of those? Because you might want that too.
I might just want a water bottle, some rations.
Yeah.
Hypothermia is gonna get me before I get thirsty, man.
Okay.
I was like, that's a good idea. And then I'm like, nah, dude, hypothermia will take me out way before the thirst does, man.
No, it's gonna be all about getting rescued first.
Yeah, man.
Foremost.
I'm calling it, man. Dude, I had one situation, man. This is where I actually learned how to sail this summer. I was coming out of Jones Island. We're coming just past Flat Top Rock, and man, I'd gone out in like this big open area and I'd practice every sailing maneuver, by myself. I was like feeling pretty cocky. But the whole time, every time before that, like I'd had my engine running. Cause like, I don't know, if you screw up, you can kind of throttle into it and save yourself. Plus, like I know what I'm doing with an engine as opposed to I'm learning what to do with sails,
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, screw it. And I go to motor up past this past Flat Top Rock. And just as I'm in the worst possible place ever, my engine cuts out, bro. I'm like, oh shit. So now I'm freaking getting blown into the rock.
Oh no.
Taking me in. I just had my bottom painted. So it's like, this is like a week after I had my bottom painted, man. I'm just like feet away from the rocks, bro. Like just braced, like I'm braced for impact, man. Like I was like, oh no, no, no. And I managed to get the thing swung around and I got my mainsail into it, but it wasn't enough. So I had to flip my Genoa over to the other side. And just as I get that in, it gives me enough thrust to get off the rocks, but no, like 180 degree of where I tried to pass it from. You know what I mean? Like the current took me south. And so I turned back around. I'm 180 from the direction I came in at, man. I was flipping out, man. I fired freaking 2 flares, freaking giving a mayday call. I was about on the rocks, man. I had these boats sitting there watching, like, there's nothing we can do, man. I'm not getting near the rocks, like.
What if they had their cameras out? Like,
oh man, I probably I know they're on the radio because I was like trying to run around, talk to the Coast Guard and run 2 ropes on that, man. It was a false call, but like I didn't know what was about to happen, man. But
yeah.
So anyway, to get my Genoa up and get that in, dude, I just feel it thrust and freaking pull me off the rocks, man. It's like, whoo.
Well, I don't know about a false call. I mean, maybe
it was close. It was a close call, man. Like,
yeah. Better safe than sorry.
It really doesn't. But the point is, like, so my engine's dead, like, and I knew what was wrong with my engine. It was an easy fix. I just didn't have time to do it and be on the wheel, and you know what I mean? Like I had to go down. I had to go down below to fix the engine. Whereas, like, dude, like it was the right thing. So I sailed off, man. This is where I like really feel like I became a sailor. It's like because I sailed off after that, man, and then it's just like, and I sailed all the way to where I was going. That day, it was like no engine. Like actually, right before I went into port, like I pulled my sails down and went down and started up the engine. So my engine was fine. I had it fixed before I like anchored.
Nice.
But still, anchoring and docking at sail isn't something that I look forward to, man. Let's keep a good engine on that one. But,
yeah, right.
But anyways, freaking dude, the sound, I'm so glad, like I'm thankful for that moment. You know what I mean? Like it was the accident that didn't happen. But it was like where I calmed down, like I actually like figured out what exactly I was supposed to do, what I had to do. I had to swing the boat all the way around and I had to swing around towards the rocks and out the other way, man. It was terrifying, bro. It was like, it was something else. But like, then like sailing the rest of that day and just being like totally silent, nothing but the wind.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, dude. As a mechanic, it's like I can't even I can't even own a car and go for a good ride without listening to the engine. Like I'm like, dude. Some people like race car drivers can just rip it up and go. Right? I'm listening to every hum and everything all the time with the engine, like to the point where it's not even fun to. It's not driving isn't fun to me. Freaking motoring ain't really. I mean, it's more fun than driving. Let's be honest, but. How y'all doing, man? But
so anyway. how was that the silence of the wind and I mean it was probably pretty noisy, but it's a silence too, so it's kind of like a noisy silence.
It's so much, I don't know, man, like it's a stress-free form of locomotion. Like I say, whenever I'm running an internal combustion engine, it doesn't matter if it's a weed whacker, a generator, or a van, or a sailboat. I'm listening to the engine the whole time, and it's not fun. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's a stress of always listening to the engine.
So when the engine's off,
it's just peace, brother. It's like it's spiritual, man. Like when you're, it's spiritual. I'll leave it at that, man. You're getting pushed by God, man. Like that's it. That's you're not. I don't know. Maybe when you're burning stuff, you're pushed by the devil, and when you're going with the wind, you're pushed by God, brother. I don't know. Who knows, man?
Who knows? But it's nice to have the engine off and just let her take you.
It's the fastest 5 miles an hour you'll ever go in your entire life, bro. Like concepts of speed get totally different, bro. Like you're like, I was flying, bro. You're like 7 knots, man. Like 7 knots, like 8 to 9 miles an hour. But
yeah.
like,
So what is the knot to miles an hour ratio?
Oh, how about we talk about that next time, brother?
That's it. That's a skill
I roughly estimate it to be like a little bit more. A knot is a little bit more than a mile an hour. All right.
There you go. All right. Fair enough. Fact checkers, go to town. All right. Leave it in the comments.
Oh my God.
All right. So we kind of talked a little bit about have you been surfing at all this summer, or has it been just working on the boat and learning that?
Last time I was surfing was August 31st of last year.
Oh,
yeah. So we're on a year anniversary getting dry. But I'll get there. It's kind of one of those, like, I'll get to the surfing. Right now I got sailing things to learn, and the sailing will get me to the surfing, but
yeah, we'll get you to more surf, right?
Get down Mexico and California to combine the two a little bit better than up here. But no, it's gonna be the right time to spend another winter here. My buddy who's got the trimaran here, he just got a motorhome, so we're gonna have a good season, ski season, man. Already making plans to see if it's sort of natural, bro.
Oh, jeez. You gonna come pick me up?
Shit, if we need to, bro, we'll figure it out.
might need to, or head down here, man.
You know,
Adam here. Adam Beatty.
Yeah, from Snoqualmie Pass.
Is he the guy that
he was one of the groomers and groomer mechs?
Okay, so he's not the guy I was thinking of. The guy I was thinking of is I think he runs I don't know, he does something for the governor or something. I don't know, something political.
That's Adam Cooper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anyways, Beatty, he just moved to Coeur d'Alene.
Okay.
Dude, it's gonna be a good sort of natural, man.
Oh man, I want to try. I'll try to get up there.
Well, if you start planning now, I think you can make it happen.
I think I should be talking to Bryce here soon. So we'll see. We're gonna hear about it, and I know he's at the time of this recording, I believe he's deer hunting right now.
Yeah, man, he put down a good elk. I seen that on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I think him and his brother both got one. But
nice.
Yeah, man.
So they got maybe we'll get elk burgers.
Heck yeah, man. I hope so.
Elk steaks.
Hell yeah, man. I love elk, man. Didn't get to hunt this year. That's the one thing I'm kind of giving up for sailing, man. But
well, I mean, look, you're sacrificing certain things, right?
Yeah.
But you're gaining a lot of experience and stuff that's it's gonna serve you in the future, right? So this learning to sail, getting the boat, whatever fixed up, painted, all this stuff that you're doing, learning all these new skills, that's setting you up for success, right? That in the AV world, when we would always set each other up for success, or at least that was kind of our mantra, right? And I think that maybe in the military too, that's I think it's universal, right? You got to set your brothers and sisters up for success. That's what that's your job. Yeah, and so I think that's dude, I'm just stoked that you're out doing it, man. I know we had some.
I want to finish the story about my last day surfing though, man.
Yes, please.
I got that ADD, but anyways, last day surfing was August 31st of last year, 2020. And it's my mother's birthday. And I was surfing. I was living the van life and surfing in San Onofre, California. Just off Camp Pendleton there. But that's on. I do believe that that's the best 4 miles from Cottons to the power plant is probably the best 4 miles of mainland surf in the United States. Like it's just, I mean, you got trestles there, you've got Old Man's, you got churches, you got all these name breaks that are just iconic, bro. And so I was kicking it there. And man, I was loving it, but I was kind of like, well, what am I doing? Like, am I traveling from here? Do I just stay in a van and do this every day for the rest of my life? You know, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You know? And I've asked that question probably 1,000 times, you know, what the fuck am I doing with my life? This is the first time I got an answer that worked, man. Like I said, it was my mama's birthday. She passed on. I swear to God, she reached down, grabbed my head and turned it to a sailboat on the horizon and she said, you've been talking about that all your life? Now's the time.
Nice.
Now's the time. Everything that was holding you back is not an issue right now. Go get it. So I made up my mind 100% that I was going to get like, and that was August 31st. So September 1st, I made up my mind 100% like straight line, no matter how it is. You know what I mean? Beg, borrow, steal, pirate, I don't care. I'm going to get a sailboat someday. You know what I mean? Like whatever I have to do now, whatever steps I've got to take to get one.
Yeah.
So I've been waiting on my VA claim for like 4 years, bro. Like,
efficient.
Huh?
Super efficient.
Give up any fucking hope of it ever coming through, bro.
Yeah.
Like completely like I gave up on it, bro. I almost forgot I even freaking applied to it, right?
Yeah.
Freaking September 1st last year, dude. It went through, man. So it's like I made up my mind 100%. It's so beautiful because like there was because they had to pay back pay and everything. So there's the money for the boat right there. And it's like if that money come through earlier, I would have gotten a better van or I would have blown it. You know what I mean? Like so it's after all that waiting, it came through at the exact moment that I wanted the most or needed the most to do the right thing.
Right.
Check this out.
Huh.
The day after that, my van broke down.
Oh, dude, that's like, yeah, you got, I mean.
Like, no, it's just great. It was like, oh, U-Haul, come up here. I was like, left my van there, man. I was like, yeah, it's all a sign, bro. So that's the story of the last day that I went surfing.
Well, now you missed your Mexico trip, right? For good reason, right? You don't need to rush it.
Well,
there's no rush, right?
You know,
and now
Warren Miller has this saying, man. Like Warren Miller is a great guy to quote, but one of my favorite quotes from Warren Miller is, "If you don't do it this year, you'll be a year older when you do."
Yeah, but you know what? You're gonna be a little bit more prepared, and you know, and you get to go now. Your buddy's got a camper, and you're gonna go and get to snow skate.
Well, and also he's planning on coming down next. So check out that trimaran there, man. Like good support vehicle right there.
Yeah.
So we're all like, so we got 2 so far planning on doing it.
Go down to Mexico.
Yeah, to go like to do the trip, you know what I mean? Like strike the numbers, brother. Like you'd rather have a fleet than a freaking be doing it all naked and alone, you know?
Yeah.
Like you gotta do it, but like it's a better idea to do with friends, you know?
Pick up a senorita in Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah. So my homie with this boat, he's pretty much got the same idea and like same travel ideas too, you know?
Nice.
And so it's like, dude, we'll get that. Like I say, we'll meet more people, man. We'll have a fleet by the time we go, bro.
That's awesome. So you're are you gonna be still staying in the winter? Like, because I don't know, you're in the San Juan somewhere, I'd imagine, right?
I'm actually just inside the San Juans right now. Right. You know where Deception Pass is?
Yeah.
So I'm literally just inside Deception Pass.
Okay.
But I knock on wood, brother. I've been talking to the marina over at La Conner.
Okay.
And that seems like it's gonna work out. I've got a check in with some stuff later today. And then probably head over there next week. But that, sorry, we got some waves coming through.
Then I've got bonus questions.
Okay, bonus questions.
So I gotta get to the bonus questions.
Let's get some bonus questions, man. Make them political.
All right. Well, I mean, you know, there. So I gotta, you know, we got there's guidelines here.
Yeah.
On this platform, and I'd like to have this video stay up. So we're gonna keep it. There's certain things I'd love to chat about, but I just try not to. All right. So what is a skill that you want to learn but haven't yet?
Oh man. I'm working on it. Like, so my buddy brought out a sextant the other day, you know, like the old timey, like look at the stars. And so that's that
One of these deals?
no, it's like, it looks like a compass thing, man. It's got a little,
yeah.
but then it's like that. So you like line up the stars, and then so you can like, dude, somehow you can like look at the star. If you know what star it is, you know what time it is, and then you do your trigonometry. You can like, it's like the ancient GPS, bro.
Dang, dude.
Like, it's like old school, but like this guy has like a brand new one, man. I was like, oh, like, so he pulled that out the other day. I'm gonna have to like YouTube University that today, but that's
That's awesome, man.
there's a million answers to that question, man. There's never too many skills to learn, but that's the first one that came to mind, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and this is kind of going to be interesting because since you're on a boat and with your goals and stuff, so it could be on land or on sea.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll change that.
You know what the difference between the two is, man?
What?
There's no such thing as a stress-free life, bro. There's no such thing in the world as a stress-free life. But all my stresses on the sea are tangible.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I can fix them, I can do something about them, but they're real. They're not like shit looming over my head. You know what I mean? Like, it's all tangible stresses, man. It makes life easier. But
Nice.
Sorry.
No, that's a good point. All right. So if you were living in a tribe community, what would you offer?
What would I offer?
Yeah.
Right now? Are you kidding, Rod? Do you think too many people can find food around here better than me if they shut off the grocery stores?
All right.
Yeah, I'll bring food to the table, bro, especially if nobody can get it, man. Like right now we got mushroom, we got crab, we got fishing. It's deer season too, but I don't have a deer license, so there you go. But food, man.
All right. So what key components would you expect the other members of the tribe to contribute? Maybe like the top 3.
I wouldn't really expect anything. As long as I bring them food, man. As long as I got food and they got food, everybody's fed, bro.
All right.
I'd expect them to share food with me if I didn't have any that day, I guess.
All right. Fair enough. All right. So if the system that we're all dependent on collapses tomorrow, what would be the first thing that you would do?
Well, I'll put it this way. I'm completely unarmed on my boat because I don't know when I'm going to hop into Canada. And, you know, I've got things. So, yeah, the collapse of society, I would probably arm myself, you know, moderately, pretty quick like. And my moderate arming myself would probably be what most people consider heavy armament. But, yeah. And then I would, I'd head to a place where there's a lot of food, both in the water and on the land, and it's well protected. I've got a safe little island somewhere.
Nice.
I got a safe little bug out island, but I'd probably swoop and grab some hardware and then bop out to the island, man.
Nice. All right. Well, cool. Hey, Jamie, it's been awesome having you on the show, man. I love talking to you.
All right, God bless you, brother, man.
Thank you for joining us on AquaBrain TV. Make sure you subscribe and check this video out. We think you'll like it.